Welcome back to SR Money News IN, where we dissect market anomalies for sophisticated investors. This week, we are plunging into a paradox that has left many scratching their heads. HDFC Bank shares, a titan of the Indian financial landscape, recently crashed by 5%. This single-day event wiped out a staggering 70,000 crore rupees from investor wealth. It was a brutal market reaction, fueled by disappointing Q1 FY27 earnings and palpable margin pressure. Yet, in a fascinating twist, some of the most respected names in institutional research, firms like Jefferies, Nomura, Motilal Oswal, and Anand Radhi, have not only retained their bullish ratings but are projecting an astounding upside of up to 28%. How do we reconcile this immediate market pain with such profound long-term conviction? What are these leading brokerages seeing that the broader market might be missing? Join us as we unpack this critical divergence. To understand the long-term thesis, we must first revisit HDFC Bank's foundational strengths. This isn't just any bank, it's a financial powerhouse, boosting an unparalleled retail reach across India. Its core moat is built on a massive, stable low-cost deposit base, which acts like a constant, reliable fuel source for its lending engine. The bank's operating segments span retail banking, wholesale banking, and treasury operations, providing a diversified revenue stream. This diversification, combined with a robust digital adoption strategy, allows HDFC Bank to cater to a vast spectrum of customers, from individual savers to large corporations. Its value proposition lies in its integrated financial solutions, superior asset quality, and consistent operational efficiency, setting it apart in a competitive landscape. Even after recent volatility, these fundamental pillars remain firmly in place. Now, let's confront the immediate trigger for the market's discomfort: HDFC Bank's Q1 FY27 earnings. The headline takeaway was clear: they simply failed to impress investors. The core issue highlighted was significant margin pressure. Think of margin pressure like a retail business owner suddenly having to pay more for their inventory or facing fiercer competition, leading to a smaller profit on each sale. For a bank, this means the spread between the interest earned on loans and the interest paid on deposits, known as net interest margin or NIM, is squeezing. This contraction directly impacts profitability, leading to lower than expected net interest income and ultimately, a muted market reaction. While specific revenue or PAT figures weren't the primary concern, the direction of margin contraction signaled a headwind that spooked short-term investors, leading to that sharp 5% correction. While explicit management commentary for this specific quarter was not widely disseminated, we can infer strategic responses based on HDFC Bank's historical performance and the typical playbook for robust financial institutions. Faced with margin pressure, a management team of this caliber would likely intensify efforts on liability management. This means strategically attracting more low-cost deposits, like current and savings accounts, to reduce their overall cost of funds. Concurrently, they would focus on optimizing their loan book mix, prioritizing higher-yielding segments while maintaining stringent asset quality. The bank's consistent investment in digital infrastructure also points to a long-term strategy of enhancing operational efficiency and expanding reach, which helps offset cost pressures. These are structural, deliberate actions aimed at navigating cyclical challenges and reinforcing long-term growth trajectories. HDFC Bank does not operate in a vacuum. Its performance is intrinsically linked to the broader Indian banking industry and macro environment. India's economy continues to exhibit robust growth, driving strong credit demand across retail and corporate segments. This provides a fundamental tailwind for the entire banking sector. However, the competitive landscape is intensifying, with both public sector banks and agile private players vying for market share. Furthermore, the interest rate cycle and systemic liquidity conditions, heavily influenced by the Reserve Bank of India, play a crucial role. Margin pressure, as seen with HDFC Bank, isn't an isolated event. It often reflects broader industry dynamics where deposit growth rates and lending rates are subject to competitive and monetary policy pressures. Understanding these overarching forces is essential for interpreting individual bank performance. Despite its formidable strengths, HDFC Bank, like any large financial institution, faces inherent risks. Regulatory pressure from the RBI remains a constant factor, with new norms on capital, asset quality, or digital lending potentially impacting operations. While asset quality has historically been a strong suit, a rapid credit expansion cycle across the industry could always introduce systemic risks. Cost inflation, particularly for talent and technology infrastructure, could put further pressure on operating expenditures. Geopolitical uncertainties and global economic slowdowns could also dampen credit growth and increase credit risk. Investors must consider these vulnerabilities, acknowledging that even the strongest players are not immune to broader systemic headwinds or unforeseen regulatory shifts. Assessing these risks is crucial for a balanced portfolio view, separating short-term noise from long-term structural integrity. This brings us to the core of the paradox, the bullish institutional outlook. Brokerages like Jefferies, Nomura, Motilal Oswal, and Anand Rathi are betting on HDFC Bank's long-term earnings visibility. Their 28% upside projection isn't a speculative gamble, it's rooted in a multi-year investment thesis. They likely anticipate an eventual normalization of margins as interest rate cycles evolve and deposit accretion accelerates. The bank's sheer size and market penetration position it to capitalize disproportionately on India's sustained economic growth. Furthermore, the current dip offers a valuation reassessment opportunity. For long-term investors, this could be a classic capital rotation scenario. Think of it as smart money shifting funds into high-quality assets during temporary weakness, anticipating a rebound. They view the current margin pressure as a cyclical blip, not a structural flaw, in a fundamentally strong growth story. The recent 5% crash in HDFC Bank shares, while painful for many, highlights the constant tension between short-term market sentiment and long-term institutional conviction. What we've seen is a classic example of how deep analysis can uncover opportunity amidst perceived weakness. It's not about making a snap judgment based on a single quarter's data. Rather, it involves understanding a company's fundamental moat, assessing its strategic responses to challenges, and placing it within the broader industry and macro context. For sophisticated investors, these moments of market overreaction can often present compelling re-entry points or opportunities for portfolio rebalancing. At SR Money News IN, our commitment is to provide you with this level of granular, institutional-grade insight. Stay informed, stay analytical, and always look beyond the headlines. Subscribe to SR Money News IN for deep dives and market intelligence that truly matters.